Hi, I'm Kieron Pollard, sitting here, proudly, thinking about, playing my 100 game for the West Indies. Obviously, dream come true. First player to play 100 games, international games in the Caribbean. I think it's a proud moment for myself and my family, and all my friends and my well-wishers. The ones who have supported me over a period of time. It's an honor and a privilege, to be doing this, and also an honor and privilege to be leading, West Indies, in this charge. Hopefully things can, change around, but I'm looking forward to this game, and hopefully many more once you guys permit.
Firstly, do you remember your T20 international debut?
No. The only thing I can remember, was seeing it recently, was that I came off the mark with a 6 the first time I batted in T20 international. So, and I would have been in New Zealand. So I don't know if that was my first game or what, but no, I don't remember, to be honest.
Well, your first game was actually the 20th of June 2008 against Australia. You didn't bowl or bat, but do you remember, for instance, who presented your cap, how you felt entering the field, any of that?
No, to be honest. No, I don't.
It's a long time ago, to be honest.
It's a long time ago, 2008, and now let's not check the years.
But as you say, you remember the second one, which was against New Zealand, and you came off the mark with a 6. At that point in time, did you imagine such an illustrious T20 career for yourself?
No, to be honest. I thought that T20 cricket came about, and it gave us an opportunity and another sort of format where we can sort of excel in. And sometimes things happen, and I was able to, as I said, form a illustrious career in T20 cricket, being able to travel all around the world and represent West Indies. So yeah, thank God for that.
And who or what do you credit for that longevity?
For me, again, a lot of people would have come into my life, during my, career, from a T20 perspective. Even getting the opportunity to play my first sort of T20 cricket would have been in Stanford in 2006. Going there, a couple of guys, or the regular guys weren't available for Trinidad and Tobago, and I was home. I was in England, but and I came home and I got the opportunity, and that's where it sort of really started. So again, no one in particular, but it was just like that journey was made for myself, as I put it.
And what do you think makes you so effective at this format of the game? We know about your exploits in 50 over cricket and even on the first class scene, but what do you think makes Kieron Pollard most suited for T20?
I think T20 cricketers, you look for three-dimensional cricketers. You look for guys who can, win a game for you in any one of the facets, batting, bowling, or fielding. And I think that's something that, that I've brought. I have my power. I can hit sixes. Obviously that's the name of the game as well. You can run around, you can dive, you can save runs, you can take catches, on the boundary. So that in itself can help a team, even if you haven't scored runs or taken any wickets. And then, my canny sort of medium, slow, whatever you want to call it. I think that helps in different conditions as well, and with experience, you gain a lot more knowledge, and you're able to use what you have. So I guess that's the reason why I have excelled, I think, so much in T20 cricket. And
you mentioned that you're a multifaceted player, especially when it comes to T20 cricket, but what would you say is your favorite thing about T20 cricket?
The excitement. I love the excitement. Short, quick, intense, and it brings out the best in you in a short period of time. You have to think on your feet, you have to be smart, you have to be one step up ahead of the opposition, things like that. So I think that's what I enjoy. That's my nature. Sometimes people don't think so, but that's my nature. I like to enjoy things.
What is your most memorable moment in T20 international cricket?
I think for me personally, the semi-final against Australia in Sri Lanka in 2012 when we won that World Cup. That's what that was a proud moment for me, having a small partnership with Gail, beating the Australians in that semi-final, and going on to win the final. That would have been the highlight of my career in T20 cricket. Winning that first championship for West Indies as a team, you know, that was really, really great and really, really special.
And is there a moment that you would like to forget but maybe can't? Maybe something that you've learned from? Or
I've had a lot of different things over my career. So, you know, for me, general, you know, all the the things that, you know, you look back as a youngster that you would have done, and you know, now, you know, think about it with a little more age and maturity, you know, taken back. But again, sometimes you don't like to regret. Everything happens for a reason, and I guess at that point in time, there might have been a good reason, there might have been a bad reason, but that's what life is about, you know, seeing things, you know, improving as an individual. And for me, I won't take back anything, man. I just take it as it comes. You know, it's never going to be a smooth road. There's always going to be bumps.
And what does it mean to today captain the West Indies in this format of cricket?
It's a great feeling to be able to captain, you know, West Indies, not only in this format but in international cricket overall. It's not something that I actually, you know, dreamed of, you know, captaining the team. I dream of just representing the Caribbean and representing my family and the people of the Caribbean. I'm trying to do the best I can of my ability, but you know, being able to be in this position to try to make a change, you know, try to do things a certain way and use the experience and the knowledge that I've gained around the world, you know, to put into our system, I think is what is driving me and motivating me at this point in time. Yes, we are in a result-oriented sort of, you know, business, as we say, but it's about helping and helping persons get better, you know, as individuals as well. Results might not always go its way, but, you know, leaving that sort of impact in terms of, you know, identifying priorities of, you know, what is needed, you know, for the cricket and the betterment of the cricket. 100
matches, approaching 100 sixes, 100 fours in T20 cricket as well. How much further can Kieron Pollard go? What will the body allow?
Well, until the day the body tells and the mind says that you can't go out and perform anymore, you can't fulfill, you know, some of the dreams that you want to accomplish on the cricket field, that's when it's going to be the end. But as of right now, as we sit here, the body is still, you know, in movement, in motion, still running around the field, you know, still picking up, you know, still throwing over the bails, still enjoying, you know, sort of, you know, hitting sixes, you know, still enjoying taking wickets, the banter on the cricket field. So once I'm enjoying it and I have the support of my family, I'll keep going.
Well, obviously now you're the captain of the team and you get the opportunity to lead some very good T20 players. But in the past you would have also played alongside and against some greats. Tell me, who are some of your favorite teammates, some of your favorite opponents in international T20 cricket, and some of your most enjoyable moments watching others perform?
One of my most enjoyable, my best teammate, you know, I can say Dwayne Bravo. Obviously, you know, we share, you know, a great relationship as individuals. He, you know, being one of the influencing factors in me getting an opportunity to play at Mumbai Indians, you know, as well. So for him, you know, he's one of the teammates that I enjoy playing a lot of cricket with because I learn a lot of stuff. We just not only, you know, talk life and whatever, we talk cricket, we try to get better. So he's definitely, you know, up there. In terms of playing against, you know, there's been some special people. Chris Gayle has been fantastic, you know, as an international cricketer himself. The fear that he brings in the opposition, you know, is somebody that, you know, I dreaded having to play against. Mahendra Singh Dhoni in international cricket, you know, Goliath himself, A.B. de Villiers, you know, these guys, you know, special guys who can, you know, take the game away from you. So these are some of the guys that I, you know, I looked at and enjoyed. I obviously as well enjoyed watching the way how, you know, Shane Watson played cricket as an all-rounder. I thought he was, you know, a fantastic, you know, sort of cricketer. We had, you know, as I've told him, we've had a couple, you know, runnings in the past, but the way that he plays his cricket, you know, I had to be the nuisance in order to try to get him out, because I know how dangerous, you know, he can be, you know, as an individual. So again, there's a couple of the guys that I really enjoyed. There are a lot of, you know, other guys that I enjoy watching playing T20 cricket now. Sunil Narayan, master in his own right. Nicholas Puran now coming through the ranks. I used to love Shahid Afridi as well, because again, you know, these guys walk out and just take the game away from opponents and stuff like that. So, you know, these are some of the guys that I enjoyed watching.
Any particular innings or bowling spell that you would have seen live, whether on the field or off the field, that you would like to mention?
You're boosting my brain here, boy. Playing the amount of games that I've played, I've seen a lot. But this one is not an international game. But I remember one game playing for Mumbai Indians against Rajasthan Royals, having to score 190 odd in 12 or 13 overs. That was amazing. Corey Anderson scoring 94 not out. We were done and dusted, and he pulled that out of the hat. That was one of the most amazing sort of T20 games, I would have seen, in my short career.